This episode is proudly brought to you by our sponsors who make this content possible. Thank you for your support.
Okay, everybody. Yeah. We are back. Monica didn't know how to start it right quick, and then the music's just playing. And
I just want to dance.
Oh, go ahead, dance, sister. We're all going to be waiting for you. Go ahead.
I'm kind of feeling it right now. Yay, yay, yay.
Monica's feeling it because this interview is going to be very crazy today. She has something very special.
Because I totally have prepared myself for it. That's why.
Yeah, because it's geared towards me. Anything geared towards me, she's prepared.
It's like a loaded gun.
Yes. Ready to go off.
A loaded gun ready to go off on JR.
Oh, my God, dude. But no, I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. Last week's episode was amazing. We had Desiree from Coffeeholic on the show. It was an amazing episode. I hope you guys, if you missed it, go to our Facebook page, go to our YouTube page, check it out. The links to all of our episodes are in our bio, so you can check them out there.
Yeah, you could check them out on Instagram at Let's Connect Now.
Yeah, our social media bio.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
You just said bio. You didn't say social media.
Brandon, when I say bio, what does that mean?
To the younger generation, Instagram.
Yes. Hallelujah.
I'm addressing the older generation.
Older generation, please go to our social media. Yes, go to our social media.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
See why I'm prepared with a loaded gun, just so I could just shoot him.
No, she's prepared. She doesn't even want to discuss what we have to discuss now because she wants to get to the goody part.
Yep.
All the juicy goody part.
That's right. And so I'm opening this up with a joke.
Oh, we're not going to do our first 5 minutes? Or we're not going to come back and go? We're going to give a word to our sponsors? Dang, are you still dancing?
Yeah.
I thought I was the one that had to go to the restroom. You have to go to the restroom. So what we're going to do, I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Monica has a plan of action. I do not know what's going to happen. She has the whole team against me. Everybody's against me today.
No. It's just that people need to understand. For the past couple of weeks, you've been really on me to prepare to do a good delivery, to be, to break it down, and I don't know what, all the stuff or whatever. So I did my homework, and now that I'm doing my homework, he's criticizing me. So I don't get it.
No, it's on me. But we'll be right back. Check out these sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Michael.
I'm Ralph.
Welcome to Munoz & Munoz.
Come check it out. Here at Munoz & Munoz, every case is important to us. Big or small or big, we're here to help you.
And here also, privacy is our #1 priority for all of our clients. So come check it out. Our #1 priority is serving the community. We want to give the best attorney service out there in the industry. We're here to help you. Please call us for any personal injury or criminal defense needs that you may need.
So thank you guys for visiting our firm. As you can see, I'm here, Michael's here, always ready to serve you guys for any questions. And please, do not hesitate to call us for anything you need. It could be the simple question, we're here for you. Y sí, hablamos.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are enjoying the show with Let's Connect Now. My name is Danielle Wood. I'm with Prospectors Federal Credit Union, a division of Certified Federal. You guys want to contact us regarding any banking needs or even auto loans and personal loans, feel free to contact me at any time. You can reach me at 909-396-9688 or 909-504-7371. I'm looking forward to talking and speaking with you all soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
All right, Monica, it's all you. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Yeah. I hope you hit your face. So today I decided to to kind of just, be a little funny or something.
Oh, right, Monica.
So I put together a little joke.
Monica and her jokes.
Yeah, so today's episode, it's a little weird. Okay?
Interesting.
I'm interviewing my co-host, JR.
Oh.
Yes, the same JR who usually helps me run this circus is now in the hot seat because apparently everybody, he is an actor too. Who knew all those dramatic pauses during our episodes were actually training for the big screen?
Did Dave help you write this?
Nope, I did it all by myself.
She was on a little country right there.
Did you like that?
Wow. Crazy.
Well, let me
Page 1 is down, guys. She already put page 1 down. I wonder what else is next, Monica Farias?
Well, who knew that JR? Who knew that he
Am
was
I
an
dying? You're doing a
actor?
eulogy or something?
No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
not dying.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Wow. This is okay. So, can I share about Chicano Hollywood?
Yeah, sure.
I have a little part on Chicano Hollywood podcast, guys. I'm actually going to be helping out a little bit.
Yes.
I've known for a long, long time that this guy was an actor. At what capacity? I don't know. I still haven't watched his first movie that he produced back
Wow.
in the day. Because it costs money.
$1.99, everybody. Right now, you go to Amazon Prime, $1.99. You know what? I'm gonna see if Dave could get a raise at his job so he could pay for the $1.99. Wow. Monica will spend $100 on a dress, but $1.99 on Amazon Prime to watch JR's movie? I don't think so.
So, JR, it turns out that you act. And, so anyway, he's always talking to me about, acting, putting on a poker face, that when he comes on the podcast, he has to turn it on, that it's all about acting and yada, yada, yada. And so it's just been a very interesting journey to actually see it, to actually see you, act like for real, like be there on a set and do that whole thing, right?
Yes.
So I guess this is a lifelong passion of yours to act, or was this just something that you just kind of fell into, or how did this whole thing happen? Don't talk about what we're going to talk about, just overall.
Don't talk about what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. I'm trying.
I can tell you're trying. When you're growing up, you want to act. You put skits together. It's me and my brothers, so we put skits together. We would, put a whole skit together. Tell my parents and everybody. We lived back in Hacienda Heights. We had a jacuzzi. And back then the jacuzzis were elevated off the floor.
Yeah.
So and it had a big old cover. So that would be our stage.
Okay.
So we would stand on it, and it was made. It was in a box, like a wooden box. So the whole thing was wood. So we were able to stand on like a stage. So we would have everybody would go right there, and that was our stage. So we would act on it. And
You mean when it was covered?
When it was covered.
Oh, okay.
So that would be our stage. We would do like cowboy stuff, shoot, and one of us would fall off and stuff to pretend to fall off and stuff. So, but just growing up, you always wanted to be an actor. You always wanted to do acting. Yeah.
I think for all little kids, I think it's something that we all want to do at some point, because we watch our favorite shows or certain cartoons or certain things that we watch, and we all kind of envision ourselves, doing something like that. And then when we're with our little friends, we kind of do little
you put
skits
skits
or
together.
whatever.
Even my daughters.
And it's funny because we're really
We're coming
good,
out.
right?
We're coming out right now, guys. Don't look. We're coming out, and then we do like a 1 minute skit, and we all clap. Oh yay! It's like everybody starts acting.
Did you know that we're actually acting when we are actually repeating commercials as well?
What do you mean?
You know how when you see a commercial and it just stays in your head, and so you try to reenact the commercial?
Yeah, well, that's a whole different reason why they keep it in your head, the jingles and stuff.
Okay,
Because they want you to remember the jingles so that you could go buy.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about acting.
Oh, okay,
when
acting.
You're young,
Yeah, and then after in acting, I always did all those things. But in high school and all that stuff, I wasn't that good of a kid. So when I got into church, our church was big on plays. And I had a small little role where I actually killed the main actor in the play. And then they asked me, hey, do you want to be the main actor? And I was like, what? But I was really scared because I didn't like to hear my voice. So when we rehearse at church, we're in the sanctuary, and I would ask them and say, hey, can we, okay, cool, we're going to practice on the mics, but can we not have to have the mics on? Because I didn't like to hear my voice. I got like, hello. Oh, I got, oh my God.
Because of the echo?
Yeah, no, that is like, oh my God, I can hear myself. It felt weird hearing myself. So I felt weird, but then I got used to it. And then I just, I liked, I always want to be an actor. Yeah. Some type of famous thing, I guess.
So I guess that was going to be my next question. Was there a moment you thought, okay, maybe I'm good at this, or at least better than the one guy on that one set or something? Was there?
Oh yeah,
did you ever
yeah.
have one of those moments?
Well, in anything, you always feel that you could do it better than somebody else, But yeah, when we started doing the plays and stuff, I was like, from doing the plays, our church started doing like reenactment videos of people's testimonies. So I was coming out of those and acting. I actually had they put me in a role that I had to really, really act, where I had to play a gentleman that was disabled, and like it was in a wheelchair. So I had to be all like, if I was hurt and stuff, and
you don't have to reenact that.
The mom would feed me. No, they would, whatever. You're messed up. But so yeah, as I started doing all that, people started like, hey, you should really think about acting, because people would say, hey, you're really good. I loved your character. Your character helped me. The way you brought it to life. It felt like it was me up there, like I was watching myself. So just hearing those type of compliments was like, wow, this is something I could really do.
And so, not to have a big conversation about this, but you and I have talked about after that, you doing the church plays, you actually went and you traveled all over United States to
do the play, yeah.
To do the play, right?
Yeah, we traveled. We traveled from here to New York.
Yeah.
We did the play in New York, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Boston. We did the play in Philadelphia.
I love Philly.
Yeah, all the way coming back to, just different, all up and down California.
And he was on a $1 a day budget, everybody.
Yes, because it was missionary work. So we're out there doing, my breakfast was a Snicker and an orange juice.
I know. He always tells me that. I'm like, wait, really?
Every morning, a Snicker bar and an orange juice. And that was and I was thinner too, so it was good. I was like Brendan, all skinny.
All right, so I want you to be
okay, we're going to twist it up now.
Yeah, we're going to twist it up.
All right, Monica, so what did you...
Be totally honest, okay? Because this is about honesty. Okay, this is about you and your career. So, so how many auditions did you actually bomb before landing a decent role?
Well, that's the thing. It's still my method to this day. I don't audition.
What?
No.
And you know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. Because I think you rehearse your lines, but you don't actually audition for the roles.
I don't
You kind of get thrown in there, right?
I get thrown in there. I feel people already see me do certain things and stuff. So they're like, hey, JR, come do this. And I'm at a point to where I'm like, hey, they want me to audition. That's okay. I'm going to pass. Because I did go to an audition one time, and a real audition, because I was getting represented by Edward James Olmos. They had like a whole agency thing, and I was getting represented by them, and they sent me to go audition, and I didn't like it, and that's what also discouraged me of like, you know what, I don't want to be an actor. Like I felt like because they're just like this. Go ahead, and you're like, what do you want me to do? Like, what the?
And so, do you get to watch the other people audition before you go? Okay,
no.
That's kind of good.
No,
right?
You're in the room by yourself.
Because then, if you see somebody that might be better than you, it kind of puts a little like, oh my god,
So I didn't have to audition. I felt like that's why I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to audition. I'm going to create something that. With things like, and that's what people are doing now. Instead of having to go to auditions, a lot of people are creating their own productions, their own short films, and they're putting themselves in it because they don't have to audition. So that's why I created my own film, the one that you haven't watched on Amazon Prime for $1.99. Amazon Prime right now, you gotta go $1.99. I created it, produced it, and I acted in it. and stuff. So it's giving those type of roles. So you give
Okay.
yourself the roles.
So how does acting compare to podcasting?
Oh wow.
I know you always tell me, podcasting is like acting. Put on your poker face, because I could do this and I could go from, not having such a good day, but I know I'm going to go on the podcast and I switch because I'm acting, because I'm actually acting. Because I don't know if sometimes I actually like, our guests or not or whatever. That's you talking to me, my pep talk, when I'm not having such a great day.
And I make those faces too?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dang, I make those faces too. I didn't even know. Wow. You're really animated right now.
I might get an acting part on something.
But so what's your question again? Because I got caught up on the rest of stuff. I was like,
I said, how does acting compare to podcasting?
acting compared to podcasting, I think there's different things. There's different ways you could feel. There's the plays has a different feeling. Acting on set is a different feeling, and then the podcast is a different feeling. But because the acting on set is just making sure that you're prepared. I think it's a lot easier.
Which one?
The acting, just acting in
Really?
front of a camera. Yeah, I think that's a lot easier because you're already coming prepared. You already know what to say. You already, you're already. You're just coming now to deliver. That's it. Plays, you rehearse, but once you go on stage and there's hundreds of people watching you, you can't make a mistake. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And then podcasts, I mean, we're pre-recorded, so I can make a mistake right now and it's time to turn it off and do what I gotta do. But I have to give another type of energy too and stuff. So I would say the hardest ones is the podcasts and the live plays. Acting in movies is a lot easier. Yeah, so it's just a lot easier because like right now, if we were going to act our scene out, you have your lines, you rehearse your lines, so we just got to come here and perform.
Yeah.
That's it. And then they're going to say, okay, move on, and they move to different angles. But a play, once you go on there, you're on. You can't make a mistake. There's way more pressure because people are analyzing you right there, and there's people like just watching you, and you're supposed to say a line that is supposed to make people laugh, and if they don't laugh, you're like, oh my God, they just didn't laugh. Like, in your head. Because I had that where I said something, we did a play, and people didn't laugh, and I'm evaluating myself in my head as I'm doing my lines. Like, oh my God, and it messes with you.
Did I ever tell you that I had a part on a play before?
I think you did.
I did. Well, what was it about?
Weren't you like a fairy or something?
No,
Butterfly?
I was a Girl Scout.
Girl Scout. I knew it was something like that. I did.
Yeah,
I was going that route.
I was in the 8th grade.
You played a Girl Scout?
Yeah, in the 8th grade.
Oh, yeah, and you told
On a
me,
play.
and you still wanted to wear the uniform or something like that?
No, check this out. My dad, those big old cameras that you put on your shoulder, those
Yeah,
cameras
back
to
the
record?
VHS.
Yeah,
the
the VHS ones.
Yeah.
My dad, and my mom and dad, because I begged my parents to come and see it because, okay, I rehearsed. My English was very limited in 8th grade still. I had such a heavy accent. I couldn't pronounce certain things. But I really wanted to be part of a play. I really liked the acting part. Because my background, when I was growing up, my dad would put us in front of the cameras because my dad was on TV. He had TV shows, game shows. And my sister and I we would do the commercials. I mean, showcase whatever things. And we were always doing voiceovers as well for the radio. So my self-esteem and my confidence in that area was really good. Like I feared nothing, but because when I came here, I was still trying to speak English or whatever. It was really challenging, the language. But I really wanted to try. When they said, "Oh, there's auditions for this play in 8th grade," and I thought, I think I can do it, but because of my
the language,
heavy,
yeah,
my
the
heavy
language.
accent, the teacher really liked me because I was the one always showing up. Like a lot of people would miss or whatever, and I was always there. And he's like, every role he would
Anybody else? Monica.
Exactly. He would try, but it was too hard for me. It was too hard for me or whatever. So finally he just said, we have a part. He's like, I know this is gonna be good for you. So he's like, all you have to say, he would tell me, all you have to say is, coming up. That's it. That's all you have to say. Repeat after me. Coming up. And so I was like, you have to wear a Girl Scout uniform. I had to wear a Girl Scout uniform. And the guy and the girl were ordering tea. We're drinking tea, but they needed cookies. So I was the Girl Scout girl with coming in with the cookies.
Yeah.
And so when they said, "Oh, is there any whatever?" And then I said, "Coming up," and I came and I served the cookies. And my dad is all recording.
Wow.
Family function, my dad would do the whole thing, and everybody was like, "Hey, when is her part? When is her part? It's coming!" And then it was like, "Coming up!" And then everybody's like, "That's it?" And I'm like, I was so excited. Nobody would get excited, but I would be so excited, and so was my father, and so that's all that mattered to me. That's all that mattered to me.
Coming up.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
That was my part.
Well, you know what? And you did great.
I did.
You know what?
Great.
And you're an actress. That makes you an actress.
Yes. And I got to keep the Girl Scout uniform. Who knows whose it was, but I wore it. And I didn't even know what a Girl Scout was, but I kept the uniform. I was like, okay.
So your dad's off for Halloween. You're a Girl Scout. Okay.
You know what? He gave me a lot of credit for trying. And I think
No, it is. That's true.
when
That's
you're
good.
young, that's
You were in a
cute
play.
or
That's
whatever.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
So-
Breakout role coming up.
Now he's gonna be teasing me about that.
Yeah.
But
Should say, "Hey, Jared, we're ready to go. Coming up."
hey Monica, where's the cakes? Coming up. Where's the food? Coming up.
We're gonna be at our event tomorrow. You're gonna be like, "Hey, where's JR? Coming up." JR's gonna present the awards right now. Coming up.
Okay, enough.
Okay. Wow.
You got to talk about your part. I had to share a little bit about mine.
I like it. No, it was good.
Yeah.
All right.
And so, a few, can I say maybe like a month ago or so?
Yeah.
There was a short film that you were approached about.
Well, it's a
called,
mini. It's called Episodics.
Oh, okay. So, called Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like everything, I rehearsed all his lines with him, learned all the lines, and it was supposed to be filmed at his house. But somehow, some way, because we're neighbors, as many of you guys know, the whole thing got turned around where your house is bigger, this and that, your house is kind of fixed up and yada, yada. So I was like, oh my God, here it comes. So can we do it at your house? So, I had no choice. I don't know. I never experienced anything like that. So I said, why not? Let's just try it. So I spent the whole day cleaning my house, and getting it ready. And it was kind of exciting to kind of see, a set and the whole thing, how it's going to, how it works or whatever. And yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be for me because it was a long day.
Yes,
a long day.
And I told you that too. I said you're gonna be able to experience if you really want to pursue acting and being on set, because people think that being on set is the most amazing thing possible.
No kidding.
And Monica got to learn that it's not. Everyone's just sitting around going over their lines, and it's quiet.
Yeah.
That's it.
So let's talk about Sabrina and how did you land the role?
Oh,
Was it talent,
10
luck,
auditions.
or bribery?
Bribery? What the heck? Oh my God. Bribery? Coming up? Bribery? No wonder you're laughing showing these guys. Oh my God, bribery. I didn't bribe anybody. Johnny, if you're watching this, I did not bribe you.
Chicano Hollywood, Johnny, it was bribery. What did you ask for?
God. $1.99, Amazon Prime. But no, It was a project that he was doing, and he said, hey, I'm writing this project called Sabrina. and you will fit the role, man. And I goes, yeah, oh, cool, baby. He was all psyched up. I was all happy, and he's like, yeah, you're playing a dad. I'm like, oh, dad? He goes, yeah, because you're a dad. And I'm like, wow. Not a male gigolo or anything. I'm a dad.
There's not gonna be a love scene. I was waiting for a love scene or whatever, but it didn't happen. So tell us. Well, obviously, you're telling us a little bit about your character. You were a dad, and how much of JR is in that role, and how much did you have to act like someone with rage?
The thing has rage in it.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't apply to you. Just tell us about your role as a dad.
Oh my God.
You were mad quite a bit. You did have rage. You just didn't show it on the film. All dads have rage.
Yeah, man, Monica's having a great time with this interview. Okay, so what's the question again? I keep on forgetting the questions because I'm so shocked.
I said, tell us about your character and how much of JR is in that role.
Okay, no, these are part of rage.
Okay.
Yeah, these are rage out. Oh my God. So yes, the reason why I got the part because my buddy he said he wrote the father role as if I was acting in it.
I'm getting hot.
So I can't even answer the questions.
Sorry. This is acting, people.
She's acting right now. She's auditioning right now. This is her 10th audition. So yeah, even Aiden's not even switching the cameras because he's laughing so hard over there.
All right, come on, get into character.
So okay, the character and scene. So yeah, the role was written for me so that, and that's what you do is you find people that fit the roles and stuff. So it was just I told him, I said, hey, do I just be myself or do you want me to be a certain type of person or something? He goes, nah, I wrote it because I want you to be yourself. So I literally was myself and how I am with my kids and stuff because it's about a young girl. So and I have to talk to her a lot and stuff. So I had to be myself. It was kind of cool. I didn't have to switch it up or anything or have any type of anger issues. or bribe my children in the
You kind of did.
What?
Where'd you guys see it? So what did you feel the vibe was on the set?
Usually what you do, but we didn't have time, is that you have it's called a read through. So you get everybody together and you meet prior a couple times or one time prior before you actually start filming so that the actors could mesh a little bit, get to know one another, get to see, kind of like, a trial run, a read. They call it a read. But we didn't have that. So some of the people I already knew, some people I got to know them, and everybody, we got on set, it was a really cool set because everybody kind of treated each other in our roles. Like I was the dad, that was the daughter. Everyone kind of was already somewhat in character. So it was like type of like, just have fun.
Yeah, because when everybody got there, everybody was like, they were very serious.
Yeah. Hi, I'm your daughter. Oh, hi, I'm and everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you guys did a little rehearse outside, and then it kind of everything just kind of went inside, and I got to see all that. It's a lot of work, but so did you do any kind of method acting?
Any stunt work? No.
Huh?
Throw me out the window and crash.
How many times did you fall down the stairs?
She got this template somewhere else because it's asking questions of like, so did you blow up a car? Or like, what the heck is this about a movie? So what'd you say?
We are talking about, the what did you call them? Shorts?
They're called, shorts. It's a short episodic series.
So, because you said you play the part of a dad, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, was there any scenes in that whole film that actually made you emotional and kind of took you back to you being like a real dad with your own daughters?
Yeah, actually, it was. It was a scene where I have in the bedroom where my daughter is sad because she has to do something she doesn't want to, and I have to go speak to her and convince her that everything's going to be okay. And I was able to apply it to my life because she said something in the film that the day before I argued with my daughter, And my daughter said the same thing, so I was able to use my line to diffuse the real situation as I was in the episodic series.
That's
so it was
awesome.
like, wow, this is.
And I think you told me that. You told me that.
And she's a great actress, so it
She
felt.
totally is.
Yeah, she nailed it, and actually I guess because I saw her emotions, it helped me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that because you're like a super cool dad type person, you know, from what I see, and like real seeing you in real life, the way you interact with your daughters or whatever. Like you can be strict, but you're more like a fun dad.
Yeah,
right?
I just want to have a good time, you know.
Yeah. And so you know, guys, this was a super cool thing. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna show you guys a little
Jesus.
segment of this short called Sabrina, where you guys get to see JR act. Let me know if you guys think what you guys think on the comments, please.
Yeah, don't
So
comment.
check this out,
Please don't
guys.
comment.
Yes, comment.
No comment.
Yes.
No.
Sabrina, mija, did you try on the dress? I need to send it to Doña Chuy for alterations.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, try it on. Have your sister measure you. She needs at least a few weeks, so get it done today.
Okay, why can't Adelita do the alterations?
You want me to do it now? Let's do it. I have design homework.
Since you're busy, we don't have to do it.
Stop making this difficult, okay? Just get it done.
Why is this such a big deal? I'm turning 15. I'm not getting married.
Mija, I already compromised with you. We're already not having a court, no church. What else don't you want?
No dress. No nothing.
Hey, have some respect. You need to get over yourself. I'll be upstairs.
Sabrina, calm down. Just do what your mom's asking you to do, okay?
Hi, I'm out.
You too? You got a job interview today?
Job? I have a job. Plus, I make way more money with music. Why would I flip burgers when I flip beats?
Do both. Hey, when I was your age, I had multiple jobs. Look, I mowed lawns. I worked at a pizza shop. Junior, I had my own paper route.
What's a paper route?
You know what? I can't win with him.
Please talk to her.
Look, Carmen, if she doesn't want to do it, then why force it?
You know why.
Hey, let's get this over with. Mom's really trying here. You could at least pretend to care.
You didn't want one either.
That's not the point, and you don't even know what you're talking about, so don't even.
Don't even what? I'm the one that want to stand in front of our so-called family in a puffy dress and do these stupid traditions.
Sabrina, it's not always about you.
I just got off the phone with my mother. She needs to know what's happening because they need to make plans.
But she's stubborn. She's stubborn like you. But she's gonna come around.
Her birthday's already next month. It's hard enough already without all the traditional stuff, and now she doesn't even want to wear her dress. I need her to understand it's more than just a party to me.
But do you remember what we did the night of your quince? Do you remember?
Yes, and it's not a tradition that she needs to know about. I just don't want to mess up again.
It's gonna be okay. You know, we've been through worse.
You know, mija, this recipe has been in our family for generations. Your abuela taught me just like her mother taught her.
So, a delicious way to pass down gender roles. Dope.
It's more than that.
Mom, I'm not into all this si se puede stuff that you and Dad were.
Hey, I was down for it, but you know, I was more of a party crew guy.
Then why did you go to all of our meetings then?
For the girls. I mean for you, okay? I'm just playing. I went for you. Sabrina, quinces, they came from our ancestors. It's a coming of age ceremony where they'll let the tribe know that a little girl, my princess, is now becoming a woman.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
She has a point.
You stay out of this.
I'm not an Aztec princess, if you haven't noticed. I don't even speak Spanish.
Wait, that's where quinces come from? We should do this for guys. I'd make a sexy Aztec warrior. 6-pack, gold crown, ladies fanning me, feeding me grapes.
Okay, yeah, laugh it up. But I'm not dressing up like a snow cone for a bunch of relatives who don't even like us.
Okay, but what about your friends?
I don't have any friends. You don't even know me.
Sabrina, don't walk away from us.
I'm fine. I just want to be left alone.
Look, Sabrina, I am so sorry that you feel that your mom and I don't know what's happening in your life.
Dad, I want to talk about it. It's just, I don't want to do the whole quince thing. Like, I'm not even Mexican enough for it.
I get it, okay? My parents, they were straight up cholos. They had me at a young age. All I knew was East LA. I didn't know anything about traditions or quinces.
That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
But what I have learned from Mom is how special traditions can be. Sabrina, this is important to her. Just hear her out, please. For me, I mean, can you do this for me?
I tried to take her measurements and she wasn't having it.
Yo!
Autographs? Anybody want an autograph? Brendan, you want an autograph? Aiden, want an autograph? Okay, good.
Yeah,
$1.99.
we're going to we're gonna take a day where Jared's gonna sign autographs. So make sure you guys bring your little whatever you want him to.
I have a marker. You want to sign your shirts and stuff? It's fine.
Sharpie. But I'm so proud of my house. Did you guys see my house?
Really? Your house? Out of all that, your house?
Yes, my house did some acting.
I think your house did way better than coming up.
I should have said that when I saw my house coming up. So now that you've gone Hollywood, JR, he did want to put on his little black sunglasses.
Really?
Or whatever. Yeah. Now that you've gone Hollywood, how do you plan to stay humble?
Oh, that now that I have all these press releases and stuff, I don't think I'm going to be a part of the GWC or Let's Connect now. It's really below me now. I don't even know why I'm here right now. Don't I have to be somewhere? Entertainment Tonight, somewhere. Access, Hollywood. No. Why are you asking this dumb question? God. She's making me out. You're making me out to be like I'm this being different now. I'm not different.
You know what? If I would have done that, I would feel like a Hollywood star.
We all know you would.
Yes.
That's not even a lie.
Yes, that's not even a lie. You're absolutely right. So I'm
you
glad you're humble.
You wouldn't even fit through the door. Your head.
I'm glad you're humble. I'm glad you're humble. But you know that when this thing takes off or whatever, and you're watching it on Instagram and Chicano Hollywood, a lot of people are watching. Come on, you got to feel something. So what is that feeling like?
I feel like we completed a project. Seriously.
Wow. See, guys, this guy, God, here I am making this show about you, and you're over here pretending not to be cool.
Not to be cool.
Or being too cool.
No, what was your question again?
Oh, my God.
Your question was, I believe it was, how do I feel?
Yes.
I feel accomplished. I liked it. I felt really. I would like to do something else again.
So that's my next question. Do you see yourself exploring other roles?
Yeah. Johnny and us have been talking. I'm gonna possibly do something else and stuff. But we're doing it. But I'm doing it based on like if they need me type thing. I'm not pursuing acting. I'm not trying to get into the whole acting thing either. If something pops up, I'll do it because at the same time, what I enjoy more is the podcasting and stuff and interviewing people, and being able to meet people and find out more about people and stuff.
So what would be a dream role for you?
As an actor?
Yes, as an actor. That would actually make you trade that mic for acting.
Woo! that would make me trade this mic and stay away from all of you three?
Yes.
Oh, my
That would
God.
actually you give me up.
Yeah, give you, Brendan, and Aiden up?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Cleaning the pigs. Definitely not a dad role, no. You know what? A role that I would really want? I want an action role.
Oh, okay.
Like an action Mission Impossible. 007, yes!
I could see you like as a villain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want to slap people around a little bit, kill them.
Yeah.
What'd you say about me?
Yeah, someone who yells really loud and runs, and it's like in disaster movies type.
So you see me as the Joker. Thanks, Monica. I really appreciate it. Monica wants to see me as the Joker. What, Brandon?
I never said that. I just said, like a disaster role type of thing.
I could see you playing like the little hot dog dude.
Wow.
His cart gets destroyed by like rubble.
Oh, they said I see me as a little vendor.
And then you turn into a hero,
Oh.
an action hero. And he's pushing his little cart with eating hot dogs.
See, I can't become anything because you guys put me down. It's horrible. See, I tried. She's like, "You're gonna be uplifted." See you as a hot dog.
I didn't say that. Aiden said that.
Aiden's horrible.
Yeah, Aiden. I don't know about that, but
I'm over here trying to be positive. I see myself as 007, like you said, like an action role where we have like guns, jumping out of a plane, and we have to rescue somebody, a rescue operation. That'd be kind of cool.
And I think everybody you see has like a role in their head that they would want to play in a movie. Mine would be a karate fighter, someone who chops people.
She said a karate fighter. You think you're a Tomb Raider?
Yeah, like Tomb Raider. Yeah,
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, you do those turns like.
Wow, you can even do your own sound effects.
Yeah. That type of role. That's how I see myself.
I do see you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy woman.
Yeah, crazy woman type of thing. Yeah, I kill men.
Call you Black Widow.
Wow, Black Widow. Ooh.
No, because the spider kills the men.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, well, whatever. Anyway. So do you think acting has changed the way you approach our podcast, or do you still show up just like regular?
No, I think podcasting has helped me act. Not the other way around. Because
You mean podcast has helped you act?
Yeah. Because you have to remember this right here, what we're doing, especially for you, because you have 3 cameras, well, 2 on you, but one's on me, but we have 3 cameras. When you go to do an acting gig, you're used to being in front of the camera. Then there's a guy we interviewed for a Chicano Hollywood episode. He said there's some people that are horrible auditioners, but great actors. And it's kind of like the same thing. There's people that they're great podcasters, but when you get in front of a camera and it's just you and there's people watching you like this to get your part done, and the camera is just on you and everyone's waiting for you, it's a little more pressure and kind of like anxiety. But right here, I can just be myself. You know what I mean? So it's a lot easier. So I believe being right here and doing this and getting to the camera, it made me used to it. Like I'm used to it and stuff. Yeah.
I can see that. So the next set of questions.
How many questions do we have?
Just a few more.
Oh my God.
The next set of questions are just like quick answers. Okay.
Okay, yes, no.
So you
Yes.
gotta be ready. No, there's no yes or
Sí,
no
no.
answers. No. Okay, so you gotta think fast. Okay, so one actor you love to work with, and one actor you love to run from.
One actor I would love to work with? Oh shoot, Johnny Depp.
All right, and what would be one actor that you would want to run away from? Quick answers.
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Salma
okay.
Hayek.
Yeah, right.
I just did a Sports Illustrated the other day.
All right. Now, more fun. A podcast with me or a 12-hour
12
shoot
hour.
with zero snacks.
12-hour shoot with 0 snacks.
Wow. Wow.
12-hour shoot with 0 snacks.
Oh, awful. All right. So, what advice would you give to an aspiring actor besides don't quit your day job?
God, you guys. Oh my God, the audience is loving you today. The audience is.
It's because you're not used to this. That's why.
I'm not used to you. I guess I'm seeing a different side of you right now. Oh my God. Right when I thought I knew Monica, she's coming. Don't quit your day job.
Come on. What advice would you give to an aspiring actor?
I would say this. If you want to get into, okay, it's like a 2-point answer. If you want to get into acting, go do background work. Sign up with Central Casting. It's in Burbank. Get on set to see if you even like it and want to deal with long hour days. I'm talking 12 to 15-hour days.
That's for sure.
So I would do that first. If you want to be an actor or an actress, Central Casting, sign up, get your headshot, boom, boom. They'll put you on a show, and you'll be on set. And if you say, you know what, I like it, pursue it. Other thing is, create your own stuff as an aspiring actor or actress. Create videos, monologues, post on social media, and let people see that, you know, different sides of you and different characters of yourself. That's the easiest way to get yourself out there.
Awesome. So this is a final question.
Thank you, Jesus. Final destination.
If Sabrina were to win an award, and pay attention to the question, if Sabrina was to win an award, would you forget us little people? Or pretend you always like me?
I forget you.
Yo.
No, of course I'll pretend I like you. Well, yeah, right? Pretend. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
That'd be acting, though.
That'll be act. Yeah, I'm always acting. I
pretending.
act every day when I walk through these doors.
So you pretend?
Yes. Oh, hi, Monica.
I think I do too. I really do. I think I do too. I prepare myself mentally.
Oh, I have
I
to.
first pray that I accept him as he is.
Wow.
And then, you know, I go into my role as soon as I walk in through that door because he's a lot of character. You are a lot.
She goes into her role.
Everybody. No, but congratulations.
Thank you, Monica. On a positive note.
On a positive note, you know, congratulations on behalf of the community.
I'm not worthy. They really love me. Jim Carrey. Mask.
Yeah, no, you're great. I was proud of you, actually. You know, I got to rehearse your lines with you and actually, you know, take a little role on it, you know, and just really see what goes behind the scenes. And it's a lot of work. So kudos to, you know, to everybody who put so many hours into this shorts, you know, for Sabrina. The actresses were really good.
Yes, everybody was really good.
Everybody was great.
Bethany, she was the director. She did really good. Johnny wrote it. It was really good. You can watch it on YouTube right now. Go to Chicano Hollywood on YouTube. It's called Sabrina. And there is a part 2 to it. And they said that we're going to be filming because there is the quinceañera party.
Shit, that means I have to freaking clean my house, or is it going to be somewhere else?
The party's somewhere else. You don't have a big enough backyard.
Oh,
your backyard is as big as little less than this office. There's no way to have a quinceañera.
And if we took the whole thing that divides our houses, we would have a great quinceañera. You just have to pave yours.
Pave
your backyard.
Never mind. I was just I got in trouble for saying it. I got to be politically correct.
Thank you, Gerard, for accepting to be interviewed.
Oh, you're welcome, Monica. I'm glad to come on here and be roasted.
Because you know what, guys? He never likes to be interviewed. And so I had to really work on this. I hope I did a great job with, you know, my acting role of an interviewer. So just know I'm playing a part. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in to Let's Connect Now. To all of our sponsors, we love you guys. If you guys want to become a sponsor, make sure you guys hit us up on our social media bio or simply send us a DM. We need more sponsors, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching Let's Connect Now. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to be a sponsor, contact us today.